New update is out, guys, and that means that we have 10 new chapters, chapter 111, chapter 120. As always, let's start from the first new chapter, where we have new feature, high temperature environment. This time, we may have problems with weapons cooldown time. If the temperature will be high enough, we will not be able to attack for a certain duration. In this chapter, this feature is not really annoying. I passed this chapter in my first try. By the way, guys, with so many chapters, with so many challenges of zone operation mode, I decided to show you not the whole gameplay, but only important parts, like boss fights and the hardest moments. For those who would like to see the whole gameplay of a chapter, you can watch it on my second channel. The link on that video I will leave in the description and comments of this video. So guys, for this chapter I have 80,000 attack, and as you can see I'm using kunai, which is not astral forged yet. For this chapter, honestly speaking, you can use any weapon. Bosses are not really hard, and with good enough attack you can survive all waves. In case if you have problems with waves, use void power or baseball bat or light chaser. As you can see, now I have flame around my screen, that means the temperature is going higher. If I will not get batteries, the cooldown time for weapons will be increased. Anyway, as I already told you, there's no problems with that, we have enough batteries. The first 5 minutes are not really hard, very easy to survive. I was just walking, collecting biofuel and trying to get more skills. At the first boss we have Crystal Worm, which has a good amount of health, but not really hard to beat. I beat this boss with my attack in around 40 seconds. After beating this boss thanks to this lucky train, I made Shuriken. With Shuriken, the game became a way easier. What I like about the next 5 minutes is that you can get a lot of skills. With kunai, after you'll make Shuriken, I highly recommend you to focus on Guardian and Force Field. As I told you, bosses are not really hard here, so don't choose Ruin Suit, it's better to choose Power Bullet. I didn't know that, guys, because it was my first try. At the second boss we have Turret, which is not really hard to defeat. I defeated this boss in around 20 seconds. What might be hard for you is to survive after defeating this boss. As you can see, you'll have a lot of tanky enemies going on you, that's why I recommended you to focus more on Guardian and Force Field in the second 5 minutes. Unless you're using, for example, Void Power, then don't care about these two skills. The last 5 minutes was not really hard, guys, with skills I had. I was just walking, trying to collect more biofuel, trying to get more skills. The hardest part here, as for me, might be the last minute, because we have a lot of enemies going on us. I personally survived here thanks to Defender, Force Barrier and Fuel. At the final boss we have an easy boss, Doommaker. It took me with Shuriken, it took me almost 50 seconds to defeat this boss. Yeah, really easy boss, just keep a distance from him and be careful when he jumps. So guys, the first new chapter is passed with kunai, which did the highest damage, by the way. In my next video we'll pass the next new chapter, chapter 112. To watch it faster, I made a gameplay of that chapter, follow my second channel. But if you want a guide like this, subscribe this channel. And of course, would be great if you like this video, it helps me to make a better content for you.
Game over.